know, hear about this. This is the article that I found. A friend of mine sent this to me. It happened a few weeks ago. But 50 Marines spot triangular UFO or UAP as big as a football field in Twentynine Palms. 50 Marines. Okay, multiple videos of this thing, which we looked at it, right? You saw it before you came in, right?
I did.
So this happened in California, Twentynine Palms. There's a military base out there, so people know. A lot of video, or a lot of training goes on out there. Multiple different military bases.
That's massive.
Yeah. It says the video of the UFO was taken between 8:24 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. on April 20th, 2021. So this is a few years ago. Of course, we're just hearing about it now. So the people who kind of got a hold of this video and finally reported on it were Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp. I believe they have their own podcast as well.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
Actually,
I think they have their own podcast. Everyone's like, dude, they're huge.
Yeah, they're big. Yeah. Jeremy Corbell. He's
Jeremy. Yeah, actually, on my way over here, I was actually listening to Breaking Points, and they actually had Jeremy Bell on. And the reason why that everyone's saying why are you releasing this story? Yeah, why did it take so long? And he's like, I'm the biggest skeptic. I want to write a good story, but I'm also the biggest skeptic. So I'm gonna take my time and filter through everything. And so basically, he crowdsourced all of his stuff from all the 50 Marines, got airdropped all of this information to him.
So he's doing his homework.
Oh, big time.
Yeah,
big time.
He don't want to sound like
he's
idiot,
a legit
which makes sense.
journalist. Legit journalist.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so he pretty much was saying he got first it was 10 Marines and then 20, and then basically there were nonstop of these side the video and picture and the low light pictures and all that, and they were saying that maybe the five lights from the triangular shape. They were saying it could be flares, but they were saying no, because flares don't stay in one place for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you can even on that video, you hear somebody say, you can see the outline of it. It's huge.
Yeah,
come on, dude.
Yeah,
50 people on a military base. Now you can't tell me they were all having the same hallucination or seeing a mirage or whatever you want to call it at the same time.
50 is a lot.
50 is a lot.
I would ask the same question to people that were naysayers of Deshaun Watson's sexual conduct with 19 women. Because a lot of people would say the same thing. They'd be like, well, I mean, a lot of girls could potentially, be making things up. And you're like, yeah, but 19?
You're so
23. It was 23.
Or 23?
Yeah.
23 girls? All of them with the same story?
Damn.
The same thing. You're talking about 50 Marines seeing the same thing, saying the same thing. That's a lot of buy-in from every single one of those people.
And every single one of them had their own proof of because they all recorded it. They all recorded it and took pictures and all that.
Dude,
I think we're getting to a point in civilization where our technology is advancing so much that the government won't be able to hide whatever the hell they're hiding. It's eventually just going to happen and come out someone's going to catch something and it's going to get released. Yo, that's not of this earth, and that's flying and landed, and there's some beings that came out. Whatever it is, I'm not saying green Martians, whatever, but we're getting to that point.
It's advanced society, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I think there's other things in our universe. To think we're the only ones is ridiculous.
Yes.
And I just read something in the science article that for every hour on Earth, our universe is growing by 1 billion light years.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, our universe is still expanding.
Okay.
It's ever expanding. I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So to think we're the only ones, we're not the only galaxy. I want to remind people. You realize there's billions of galaxies that are just like the Milky Way galaxy across the universe.
We're the Andromeda galaxy, or is that we're Milky Way. The next one that we saw is the Andromeda, which is just as big as this one.
Right.
And then that's one of millions and millions of, the perspective of space is infinite. So try to capitalize on what infinite means, it does.
Whoa, why'd the camera flash?
Oh.
What was that?
I don't.
Mine flashed green.
Oh no, mine's on.
Oh no, you're fine. That just scared me. I was like, what was that?
Yeah, no, I do. I did want to say real quick that there was I listened to someone on a podcast with Joe Rogan, James Fox.
Yeah.
He has a new documentary called The Moment of Contact.
No way.
Yeah.
What's it on? What platform?
I can't list this platform because it is not. It's
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But no, you can buy it. You can buy it on Amazon, I believe. And,
I'm buying it today.
Yeah, and but basically it talks about so this documentary is about the most most documented, basically like alien contact like situation that's ever like been documented in our history.
What do you mean, like
So
people or groups of people seeing something at the same
It's
time?
groups of people, and what it was, and I'll butcher the city name, but it was down in Brazil, and
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, I've heard about it before too, but this is like it's like an hour and a half.
It's
getting into it.
Dissects into it.
Yeah, and basically there's a large group of people that came in contact with a UFO that actually came in contact with an alien being, and that story that goes along with it. So believe it or not, but it's very intriguing, and it was really cool to hear him talk about it. And again, it's kind of like a eternal skeptic guy, so kind of a similar background to where like I don't want to buy in off it, but as this started happening, this is like, it kind of changes his mind.
Yeah.
Maybe this really did happen.
Yeah.
So it's super intriguing. And then, I want to do some more research about this, but one of the podcasts I was listening to made a comment about like ancient Egypt and like how the civilization fell, but talking about how like they were able to build pyramids and like what a feat that would take, that at the time for technology at the way it was, or what we perceive it to be, like couldn't have been done. They're talking about like the quarries where they're getting the big, etched out stones were from, were like 900 miles away, dude. And they were talking about how some of these cuts that they were making, the only way that could have been done is with a higher RPM'd blade, meaning you had to have some sort of motor, which in that case didn't exist, right?
Yeah.
Or I'm talking a wheel paddle in the river isn't going to generate 2,000 RPMs to cut massive quartz blocks. You know what I mean? So,
well, what's interesting about
like, "Ooh, guys, so
I think it's one or all. I think it's the pyramid Giza.
Mm-hmm.
The same numbers for the speed of light are the same numbers of latitude, longitudinal of where those pyramids are located.
Whoa, sick.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Tell me that's not freaking weird.
It is weird.
I was like, wait, what?
Doesn't it sit like it's positional, like from corner to corner? It's north, south, east, west, but like perfect.
Yes, and people don't understand. There's not four. Dude, yeah, there's not. If I remember this right, there's not four sides to the pyramids. Each side has two sides. It's not completely flat.
It's like a
it
diamond,
comes together
right?
like this. Yeah. So really, 2, 4, 6. It's like 8 sides, from what I understand. But when you look at a top-down picture, you can see how instead of like it coming up like this one, it's a side that comes in together like that on each. I'm just like,
Well, shout out to the Hebrews. I guess they built the whole thing. So.
thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Let my people go, baby. Anyways,
Moses.
look out. Hey, guys. It's great to be back.
Yep.
I always miss. I love doing this with you guys, so I miss it when we're not together. Great job, Ray. Thanks for showing up. This is a great podcast. I love you guys. I hope you guys both had a great birthday, because I sure
Thank
as hell
you.
did.
Absolutely.
May was a great month for me. It was a great mental recharge.
Absolutely. Good month in the books. I'm stoked to be back. I look forward to moving forward. And Kia in tonight for Firefighters for Freedom.
Tonight, Firefighters for Freedom. This is going to air after, but yeah. Everybody tune in.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Saturday the 20,
Oh, okay.
27,
right.
26.
Hey, I was trying to remember.
Yeah, we got it down now. But anyways, let's go on through. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Bye, everybody. Oh, do it.
Oh, I don't know. I saw the
Do
thing
it,
flash.
do
I
it.
was like,
Do it. Say bye, everybody, damn it.
No. Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much for listening in. If you liked what you just listened to, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast and on Spotify. Please follow us on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And a big shout out to Stephen Clark, our sound editor. He's a huge part of this team that is unseen. It's 89 Barbers, our first sponsor. Look good, feel good, be great. That's 2 locations, Orange, California, and Long Beach, California. Book your appointment online, 89barbers.com. Bye, everybody.